Holy shit! It's eating my diction. How's it going, guys? So I've got another tale about weird, crazy, fucking neighbors. This was my apartment. It was a couple years ago in Martinez, California, and if you're familiar with that place, it is crack central, crack and meth central. Like, there's so much crack and meth going around that town. It's fucking insane. And so I lived in a not the best neighborhood, but definitely not the worst neighborhood in the town. And I had several different types of crazy neighbors. I had the people that lived below me. There was like, we lived there for like a year and a half, and there was like three or four different people that moved in and out of that apartment. They never stayed long, and they were all crazy in some way, or just fucking stupid and white trash. One woman was she was a single mom. Actually, there's two women that moved in there that were single moms, but this one, she was actually kind of cute. She looked really young, and I remember one night I heard glass breaking. She would always be like fighting with her whatever boyfriend or some shit like that, and I heard glass break right outside my window, and I look down, and I see the fucking dude, and he's holding his hand, and it's got blood all over it, and I guess he tried to smash through her window after they had gotten into an argument, and she locked him out. And I heard her screaming bloody murder when he came in. She's like, "What the fuck did you do?" I didn't call the cops or anything because I didn't feel like it. And then the other woman who lived down there, it wasn't nearly as dramatic, but she lived there, and her mom was pretty much putting her up and was staying there to help her care for her newborn baby because her baby daddy ran off or some shit like that. Because she was horribly white trash and really fucking hideous. Her mom was really cool though. I would share cigarettes with her all the time, and she was really nice. She's a really personable person. But her daughter was a fucking cunt, a goddamn motherfucking cunt, and she would constantly like give her mom shit, and they would be screaming at each other, and her mom would storm out and leave for like a month and then come back, and then it was just crazy. And then there was one neighbor who I didn't really know. Oh no, wait, no. There was one who was like a complete and utter crackhead, and my friend Rick, who you remember from the friend zone, he would come over all the time, and he'd be out having a cigarette, or he'd be like walking up to my place, and this guy would always fucking approach him and ask for like a light or a cigarette or some shit, and then try to talk his ear off, and he would talk really really fast. He's on fucking meth or something, either crack or meth. Either way, he was fucking hopped up, and he had no idea what he was trying to say. He just wanted to get away from this person and come hang out with me. And I remember one night I was in a particularly bad mood, and I was outside having a cigarette and drinking some vodka, which I never do unless I'm in a really bad mood. And this guy came up to me and asked for a cigarette, and I was like, fine, fuck it. And he like stood around there and was like trying to talk to me, and I was like not in the mood. And then he tried to sell me a fucking TV. And I was like, oh, this guy's not legitimate at all. He is not a person I would like to associate with. And so I just went upstairs. A lot of these stories don't really have endings that are very interesting. They're just kind of weird. And then my other neighbor, who was in a completely different apartment complex, he was out of his goddamn mind. Almost every weekend, there would be screaming coming from his apartment. One night at like 2 in the morning, I heard him yelling the N-word in the middle of the street constantly, and then I looked outside and he was trying to get into a fight with these black dudes that he invited over for a party, apparently. And then things went sour, and then he was trying to fucking hate crime them, pretty much. That was just like what he was doing. And then another night, I was just home alone, and I hear that same guy's fucking wife yelling at him outside, and I go look, and she's got a fucking kitchen knife to him. And he's getting all tough, and he's like, so what, you ain't gonna stab me, you ain't gonna stab me. And she's like, I fucking will. And I was like, oh shit, where's my camera? And I didn't have one at the time. And then I looked, I was like peeking out my bathroom window, because that's the only place I could like see them. And then like I stepped down out of the tub, because I would be like in the bathtub, like looking out the window. It was the only window in the room, in the bathroom. And I forget what I was doing. I think I checked my phone or some shit, or I was like texting my roommate. I was like, dude, you'll never guess what's going on outside. And then all of a sudden I hear, oh! And I look out, and the dude's on the fucking ground, and she's got the knife, and some dude who had come out to, like, try to facilitate and moderate the whole thing was like, oh my god, I can't believe you just did that. I'm like, oh shit, he just got stabbed. And then he just, like, he was on the ground for a while, just, like, on his stomach. I was like, shit, is he fucking dead? Is he dead? Should I do something? And then all of a sudden, he hops up, like, super quick, and he, like, pulls up his shirt and checks it, and he's just got, like, a scratch on him, and I was like, aw, man. Fucking, I guess I'll go back to watching TV, Food Network, some shit. And so, yeah, there's another crazy neighbor story for you. I hope you were entertained by that. And bears. Fucking bears. Double bears, triple bears, all the bears.